Hello and welcome back to All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Mayor Elihu Harris, the former mayor of the city of Oakland. Oh, how I wish we could have those days again, because under your administration, you did listen to people. You did meet with people. And again, I think it's important, as you indicated a few minutes ago, that the mayor be willing to do all of these things. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about taking corrective actions when things are not going the right way. So you don't know it all, and you don't pretend to know it all. So my question to you is: the police budget, do you think that it's sufficient to deal with the public safety issue?
Well, not just sufficient, you have to use it effectively. We have a 36-hour work week for the police, 12 hours a day. The police aren't working 12 hours a day. It's just not logical. When you're out on the street and you're dealing with tension and crime, you need to go back to a 40-hour work week, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. We need to break down the precincts. We need to get back to community policing. We need more walking patrols. We need more non-sworn officers.
On the walking patrol, I think that's important. The mayor, in reading her report, it looks as though that she's doubled that from 6 to 12. I mean, come on. Right. It's a whole city of Oakland. Right. So you had 6 walking, and now you got 12.
Right.
That makes absolutely no sense, does it?
Well, you got to get people back on the street. That's a good start. I'm not against that at all. I think you need to have people in the business districts walking. They don't need just police officers. You could have community service officers, people who are just talking to the merchants, making sure that people feel secure because it's someone with a uniform, someone who's in communication with sworn police who can get them there quickly if there's criminal activity, car break-ins, whatever it might be. It's not just violent crime. It's the idea that people ought to have a sense of security, a sense of safety. And right now, that doesn't exist in the city of Oakland.
Now, there's a program called the MACRO program, Mobile Assistance Community Responder Program. It would appear that is going in the right direction, or at least it allows civilians to become more involved in terms of walking the streets of Oakland and reporting stuff. You think that's a good idea?
I think there are many good ideas. What we have to have is a comprehensive program that altogether give people that sense of safety, that sense of peace and calm in your home, on the street. Women can't carry their person to the grocery store because they're worried about being held up. People can't park their car on the street in daytime or night because they're worried about car break-ins. When merchants feel like they can't leave their stores in the evening because there's going to be somebody going to do a smash and grab in the middle of the night. Those are issues that require comprehensive solutions and, more importantly, a better utilization of limited resources. There's not an unlimited budget for the police department, but you do have to make sure those resources are used in a strategic way, make sure that they're used in an effective way, and that, again, it's not just uniformed police officers, it's evidence technicians, it's community service officers. It's all coming together to make public safety a priority in our city.
And the use of cameras, seems to me that there is an opportunity for us to use more cameras to detect deviant behavior. I'm not certain that we're doing that as efficiently or to the extent that we should.
We're talking about privacy. We're talking about cameras in public places, not in private homes, not peering into windows in bedrooms. We're talking about cameras that are designed to catch criminal activity, whether it's a stolen car or anything else that would be of concern to the peace of our community. So I think that we have to kind of be realistic about use of technology. Technology ought to be an aid. We don't have enough human beings. Let's see if we can use technology to leverage our resources and make sure that we're getting not only quick response when there's criminal activity, but also, again, restoring people to have a sense of their eyes where they ought to be on things that are wrong, and corrective action will be taken as quickly as possible. When you call a dispatcher for the city of Oakland, it can take you 30 or 40 minutes. 30 or 40 minutes is a lifetime when your life is being threatened or your home is being invaded. Those are the kind of things that have to be addressed, not only with technology, but with the appropriate use of human resources.
Yeah, and I think it is very clear in terms of when you call 911, the response time is totally unacceptable. I did hear from the mayor that she is going to deal with that, and I think that's so important that that happens, because your security, when someone is breaking into your house or someone is doing something else that needs immediate attention, it requires immediate response from the police.
Absolutely. Yeah, if criminals think that no one's going to be there for a half an hour, they're not worried about the police at all. They'll be gone, probably back at home, watching the crime being reported on television.
Hey, you're absolutely correct. Don't touch that remote. We have to go to break. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is the former mayor of the city of Oakland, Elihu Harris. And I tell you, I wish for those days again. We will be right back. Elihu Harris, all about community.